What is going on, guys? Gannon here, and I am super fucking pissed off right now. Like, a lot of things are making me mad, so why not pour those feelings into a video, get on that grind. There's gonna be no more 1 week breaks from me. We're gonna be making a lot more videos from now on, because fuck it. Fuck me just taking too many breaks, you know, like, it's ridiculous. I really should be less lazy. I really need to be way more on this. So with that, guys, today we're going to be doing a versus battle between Jozu of the Whitebeard Pirates and Jack of the Beast Pirates. Let's get into it. Alright, guys, let's start off with Diamond Jozu. Jozu is the 3rd Division Commander of the Whitebeard Pirates, and this is actually going to be a short synopsis because we don't really know that much about this guy. We know he's probably around his mid to late 40s because he was seen in a 22-year flashback between Whitebeard and Shiki. He was there, and he did look full-grown, so I could assume that he was at least in his 20s there, and that was 22 years ago. So he's probably in his 40s. I'm guessing he's probably around the Big Mom Katakuri triplet age, so Katakuri's 48, I'm just gonna put Diamond Jozu up there next to him. Jozu really has only been seen in a couple flashbacks and then what he did at the War of the Best. Now, we know he was super impressive at the War of the Best because he was able to attack 2 very strong Logias. We have Crocodile and Aokiji. He actually made Aokiji bleed from the mouth, but of course Aokiji got super pissed from that. You don't fuck with Aokiji, so Aokiji took Jozu's arm. Jozu has only one distinct, really, like, a move that comes with his main ability, and first I should probably bring up his main ability, where he gets his epithet Diamond Jozu, is because he has a diamond paramecia that allows him to cover his whole body in a layer of diamond, I believe. Or maybe he just turns his whole body into diamond. I don't know really how it fucking works. We don't have a lot of description with this, but it's pretty much a clear-cut ability. The density of the diamond, along with his just huge brute strength. Jozu, if I did not mention before, is probably the strongest brute strength character we've seen. Now, I know there are probably some characters out there who could probably lift more or do more than Jozu. We just haven't seen that. Jozu, on the other hand, lifting that ginormous iceberg at the War of the Best was just insane. Probably the biggest test of strength we've seen so far in the series. Not to mention that he's also surprisingly fast. I think Crocodile made a comment on how he's just ginormous and fast. And another thing that I should comment about, Jozu is very tall as well. Crocodile is about 8 feet 3 inches, and it's been said that Jozu is about, you know, twice as tall as him, so we could assume he's probably about 11-12 feet tall. I'm not going to do, like, exactly 16 feet tall. That seems a little bit crazy, because I think, like, Katakuri is, like, 21 feet tall. I don't know. Actually, 16, if Katakuri is 21 feet tall, then 16 feet tall isn't that much off. But enough with height characteristics. We need to keep in mind that the density of the diamond, plus the speed, plus his strength, makes Jozu an absolute dynamo and a very scary individual to go up against in the One Piece universe. Alrighty, now, Jozu really only has one named move, and you could really hardly call it a move. It's just called Brilliant Punk. It has a cool name, but it's relatively simple. All he does is just a very powerful tackle towards his enemies. He kind of just rams them with his shoulder, and that's basically all Jozu is seen doing in the entire series when it comes to individual moveset. But with that, guys, I think it's time to move on to Jozu's opponent, Jack of the Beast Pirates. Now, Jack, if you don't remember, is one of Kaido's 3 calamities. He is the user of the mythical mammoth fruit. He's ginormous. He is the billion berry bounty man, the first person in the entire series to be introduced with a bounty with like 1 billion berries or over that. He fought Inuarashi and Nekomamushi for 5 straight days, searching for Raizo on Zou. This guy is an absolute insane, tyrant, durable animal. In his base form, he's just this ginormous example of a man. He seems very durable in his base form, so when you go into his mythical zone fruit, which is very powerful, might I add, and he gets that insane stat boost, this guy is basically unkillable. He was thrown around. He doesn't seem to be able to just get hurt by anything. He also is just very reckless and just thinks he's the toughest shit around. He went to go get back Doflamingo from a pirate fleet made up of like 4 or 5 ships, of which contains Sengoku, Fujitora, and Suru. So yeah, this guy's an absolute freaking animal. He just does not give a shit about anything. He doesn't seem like he can get damaged very easily whatsoever. He has these giant scythes that he keeps sheathed in to look like mammoth tusks, and those are his main weapons to use when he's in his normal form. There's not much to say about Jack either, other than he has the epithet Jack the Drought for when he goes into an area, he basically destroys everything in sight. So I guess that's pretty badass, but not very many individual moves that I can think of off the top of my head either. But this matchup is very similar. These guys are both commanders to Yonko, and one of my very loyal commenters suggested has been waiting a long time for this video. So with that, guys, let's get to the actual conclusion. Now, people are going to be saying, like, Jozu didn't do a lot during Marineford. Jozu may be a little bit underhyped. But what people fail to realize about Jozu is that, like, aside from Aokiji's bullshit chill fruit maneuver that made him lose his arm, I can't think of anybody besides maybe Mihawk that could penetrate that diamond. Like, that just seems like an absolutely just impenetrable defense there, and I cannot think of any way possible for Jack to hurt Jozu in any way. Now, this is a weird matchup because I don't see any of, like, either of these two killing each other to the point of death, because the only conceivable way I think Jozu could actually defeat Jack is just maybe just beating the other living shit out of him, but I don't see Jack. You know, he's one of the most durable characters we've seen in the series so far, if not the most. So I don't see Jozu just beating up Jack in any way. But what I do see Jozu doing is picking up Jack entirely. And I think this is totally possible because Neko Mamushi, I believe it was able to totally pick up Jack by the trunk and fling around like a ragdoll. So if you have Jozu, who's been seen to be able to throw ginormous, absolutely humongous icebergs, then what makes you think that we can't pick up Jack and just throw him, like, really far, actually? So I'm thinking that the clear winner of this matchup has to be Jozu. I feel like the diamond skin fruit is just an impenetrable defense that I don't see Jack getting through at all. I don't see how he has enough destructive ability in that sense. He can't cut through it with his scythes. So Jozu is probably going to have to pick up Jack and throw him in a water source where Jack will lay dormant because he's like half fishman or whatever. He is a fishman. So I don't really see anybody winning a 1v1 duel to the death, but I do see Jozu incapacitating Jack, which in my opinion leads to a win, a KO, a knockout. So guys, that is the conclusion of this video. Jozu is going to be the winner here. Let me know what you guys think, if there's any other possible way maybe Jack could defeat Jozu. I just don't see it happening. I think Jozu's way stronger than Jack, physically and brute strength, and he has that impenetrable diamond defense, so I'm going to hand this one to Jozu. But yep, again guys, please like the video if you like the channel and you're enjoying the content so far. Please subscribe. We're going to be uploading a lot more. Probably going to upload another video tomorrow after this one gets out tonight. And with that, guys, I'm going to have to see you in the next one.